listed video on Olga's, our colleague's, private account. So when somebody's actually watching it, the video they see will be a lot bigger. It won't be in the way that we see it in the studio with all the comments on the side. They will be able to actually full screen it, which is something that's important.
So that's what you're recording now.
Yeah, this is what it will look like. That it's live. Yeah.
Can you see my cursor when I move it?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
So you can use it to point as well and to highlight.
Great. I think it works just fine. I like it. You can read that poem just fine?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Very well, yeah.
Send it.
I'm happy with this option. What do you think, Laima?
I mean, it's if we're thinking about it being more interpretive and just free-flowing and not scripted, then that works along with that.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's very scripted. I know exactly what I'm going to talk about and, you know, everything. But I like this form. Yeah, I just want to be able to go through it, you know.
This is what it looks like in YouTube right now. So it's large, full screen. Obviously, on YouTube, it's about 5 seconds delayed, right?
Yeah.
So Olga will write a comment in a minute about something she sees, so you'll see what that looks like.
I'm not sure if that option exists in Pages, but when in Adobe Reader, when you're scrolling a PDF, there's an option which is this fit one full page to window. So when you scroll, you're scrolling as if you're doing sort of a PowerPoint from one slide to the next. I don't know if you would prefer that option so you don't have to enlarge on landscape.
I was just listening to you and I did it. It's in View, right? Zoom to Fit?
I think it might be. I'm using a different program because Deborah, maybe you know if it exists, no?
I like actual size. This is actual size.
Whatever works for you intuitively.
But does it look okay?
Scroll down. I like the scrolling, actually. I feel like the scrolling makes it a little bit more haptic, a little bit more human in a way, rather than just sort of the automatic, remote control changing from one slide to the next.
Yeah.
How does it work with the landscape image with the map that you have?
The map. Let's see. Let's go down to the map. Seems to be fine.
Okay. Good. So I think this size for me is what it. No, I liked it more before.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. I've got that pinwheel thing again. I don't know what it is. You know that little wheel that spins around? Okay. Okay, here we go. I can move in for people to really see what I'm doing. This is what I like about the program.
Amazing.
Over here is where I did this. And yeah, I mean. So. Oh, the pinwheel.
More interactive. You can really work with the presentation.
And did you notice the live comment that appeared?
Yeah. So on the top left corner, right?
Live comments. Oh, hello. Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, there's Olga. And the little icon on her photo says that it's on YouTube and not. If she was on Facebook, it would be the Facebook icon.
Yeah, but from the communications department, we've placed it on a single platform, which is YouTube, and not both. So Facebook is actually going to link everyone to go to YouTube or the website. That's
So we can.
But it's all going to be on the main platforms. Obviously, our website, but anybody can go to YouTube to see the original. It'll be. There's more comments if you'd like to read them.
So then we can ask, Olga is mentioning a tiger. How is this CA, how is this tiger? Something
Oh,
of this
say that
kind of
again. I'm
story.
sorry.
So when I guess when we're doing the kind of more conversational part, maybe you can walk us through what the talk, how do you envision the talk, and whether it's more performative, because you mentioned that it's quite scripted and that you know exactly what you want to do. And when we come to and whether you are going to interact with the questions during the talk or only afterwards.
Oh, well, that's a lot of questions. Let me see. So you want to know what the talk is about?
Well, in terms of flow, are you planning to sort of start with is it scripted to the point where you know exactly you're going from one slide to the next, or do you plan to sort of stop midway, interact with the live comments, or bring me halfway
Oh,
to
you want me to am I to
or...
interact with these? I didn't know I was supposed to interact with the comments.
No, not at all. I'm just asking what you want to do. So if you want to do a talk straight from start to finish, that's totally fine. And then you can say something like, Sophia, do you want to come around? And
Yeah.
and we can have questions between ourselves. And then I would also like to read, oh, Olga Seville is asking, how are you? And then we can address a little bit what's being commented on online.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Sophia. Did you want, how about if I just run through, I mean, I can't do it now, obviously, but I mean, like tomorrow I do the talk and then I say, let's welcome Sophia back.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that's a good cue. And then I guess I'll have a couple questions about the talk. I think it's probably nice to start with very kind of more general questions with regards to your writing, to your experiences, to how the somatic poetry rituals translate into written poetry and written word, the role of language, perhaps. I still have yet to write down a few questions. If you want, I can send them to you as well. So if you feel like they're too far away, or if you don't want that to be asked, or if you want something else, or that can be something that we can adjust tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll ask sort of very general questions and then have this relationship.
Yeah, that sounds fine with me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be listening to what I'm talking about during the talk. So maybe in case I cover something that you were going to ask, I'm not sure, but it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll have a nice conversation afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, I bet it'll be great. You know, probably by the time I'm done giving the talk, you'll have all kinds of things you want to talk about, and then we can have our conversation.
Okay, that sounds very good. Yeah, it's easier than sort of scripting it. That sounds good. And is there something sort of specific that you would like us to anticipate? You know, whether we've been discussing a lot in terms of, you know, because the live comments, a lot of times, you never know who's going to comment what, right?
Right.
So one of the things that I'll do during the introduction is just kindly ask people, just go through housekeeping notes and just kindly ask people to, you know, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to phrase it, but something of the sort of, this is a space for an open space for commenting and thinking and speaking with each other. So people can also address each other in the comments, but respectfully and with respect for each other's experiences. So I don't know if, you know, if there's any urgent situation that appears, any, I don't know, less positive comment of sorts. I don't know if there's anything that you would like us to intervene or jump on or say or just ignore. Or I'm not sure if we're going to be looking at the live comments as well, because it might be.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how we can anticipate these things. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? I wouldn't worry about it. Let's worry about it when it happens.
Okay.
If it happens.
It probably won't happen. So hopefully. Okay, and this transition, Eva, that you just did between our screens, do you want to tell us about it?
We were just trying out to see how it looks because we have a logo, Rebecca.
Yeah, we needed to know. CA's light keeps changing, so tomorrow it is vital that we move that direction because sometimes you're in the dark and sometimes you're in the light because of the light in the window. It
Right.
switches because it keeps focusing back and forth. And so in this moment, we can't see the logo when it does that. And so for branding
Oh,
reasons,
I
it's
see the
super
logo.
important.
Right. Well, here's the thing. I don't have any lights on in here. That's just the natural light.
Yep.
If you want, I could close the shade and have the natural light on. I mean, have the indoor lights on.
Yeah.
Shall
So
we try that option without the natural light, just to see how it works?
You want me to try it? Let me see.
Is Olga in the office as well? Yeah, Olga, I loved your outfit. I love the photos on the dossier.
Oh, yeah.
she's hiding. She hasn't.
She's been saying hi.
She was launching the website, so she's hiding now.
Fine.
She's not slipped a lot.
So we are. How should we? So we just say we tell people to go to the website, not to go to YouTube. Could you send me a link of what I should say in social media?
If you, tomorrow there'll be a lot of teasers on the Riga Biennial page, so there'll be direct links. But the website will have it the moment you guys get the 5-minute coming soon. Straight away, it's already in the website.
Okay. And with this thing, we cannot see how many people are logged in watching. Olga can, but we can't.
We can see
Everyone
it.
on YouTube can see it.
That looks very good, CA.
Oh, nice.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
What about this? That's too much, isn't it?
Do you have a headlight? Do you have a headlight, CA?
Yes, I have it on.
Camera.
Okay.
So just make sure tomorrow that the camera, your face is in the middle of the screen and that we don't have backlighting. So that's what the window was doing. Like natural light is the best when it comes at you, not from behind you. So we have the same problem here. If we move around, then our light also changes. But actually we have our video assistant is in the back. I'm going to call her out so that she will assist you with the light because Martin just gone. So hold on.
Yeah. She's like, the light is worse.
Yeah, I am not happy.
But she will come and explain.
Maybe
We'll try to make it
what do you think of that? Is that too much, that light?
It's a bit too much, yeah.
Okay, what if I put the shade on it? Hold on. It has a shade.
Ooh.
How's
That's
that?
better. That's more.
This is
yeah. This is better. It's more distributed. Hi, Aya.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Aya. So I
So
I've
been watching it all from behind scenes, from the behind the scenes. I think that the curtain on the window gives a blue shadow, which actually makes it much worse. So it's better to have that spot of light on your left, right, than to have the curtain. I think we can go with the light that was before this one for tomorrow. Especially if we move the screen a bit lower to you, how it was with what you did with Martins. If we do it tomorrow, it should be better. Yeah, exactly. Yes, like it was. Yeah, terrific.
like that.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow, I guess, in any case. Yeah. So yeah, I would go without the curtain. And
And
Sophia,
you want the curtain open tomorrow?
Let's see, because we will have 5 minutes before again, just to see how the sun shines. For now, it's a bit worse than without it.
Okay.
Because yeah. So let's just, we will have.
There's also
yes?
this.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes.
There's
before.
also this light. That's too much, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely worse, because the cameras in the computers usually react pretty in a strange way to artificial light. But also, yeah, as I'm here now, Sophia, I can send you the link today separately if you want, but it's basically the public programs page on the website. We'll start sharing it soon. So you will all have the links.
Okay.
So, but tomorrow we'll have 20 minutes beforehand as well, right? We'll meet at 11:40.
Yes.
Great.
So these 20 minutes before the live streaming will be to adjust the light and sound and everything.
Great.
To see you look perfect.
Good. Thank you. I'm so excited to be working with you all.
We are also excited.
Hopefully. So can I try something with you since we're here? I'm gonna try using this.
Bye, Aya. Nice meeting you.
Bye bye.
So
do you want me? Sorry, do you want me to switch only? I will hide in the backstage, so you can stay only two of you. If you want if you want to try something.
Okay. So if I'm, can you see me? No, uninterruptedly. Essentially what I'm doing is that I'm trying this fabulous open source kind of teleprompter software. And so I'll just read, in a 2010 review of the Book of Frank for Jacket Magazine, poet Eileen Miles observes, in Conrad's world, the parameters are deliberately unknowable because it is the nature of our time. How did this sound, CA? Is it, does it sound artificial or does it sound?
No, it sounds fine.
Yeah?
You sound great, yeah.
Because that could be a good option for them to have a sort of transcript kind of thing, which then helps them as well to put the subtitles for the videos. So one thing that Lima, who was at the beginning of the talk, told me today is that we're going to do the live tomorrow, and then they're going to take it for editing, and they're going to translate the talk that you give in our conversation into English, Russian, Latvian.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. And if you read, you're considering to read your poems as well, no?
Yeah, the ones that you see as I scroll along, I'm going to be reading those, yeah. Okay,
so that's great, because then, yeah, that's great for them. And then you'll have Russian and Latvian translations for the poems.
Nice.
If you're like...
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think I'm trying to think in anticipation, but I know that it will be much better to just take it in and enjoy it tomorrow. I don't know if there's anything that you want to kind of give me a teaser of any particular the relationship to endings, and if you're hoping to address that just more broadly or through a specific engagement.
Oh, well, I'm going to be discussing rituals that I have done that involve endings.
Yeah.
So the one I did to cure my depression after my boyfriend was murdered, that's how I'm going to start. And then, but then the beginning of that ending is the ritual that I'm doing with extinct animals.
Yeah.
So that'll be in there, you know.
Okay. And then these the poems that you've been writing with regards to within the pandemic, are you also going to relate?
They're part of it.
Okay, they're part of the extinction.
Oh, they're the same. They're the same ritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to address the images? as well?
Well, I'll be
Because
showing them while I'm reading. Yeah, they're going to be reading them with me. Like I'm going to show them the image while I'm reading it. Yeah.
Okay, because they're also very interesting images in terms
Oh,
of
thank you.
what they communicate and
Mhm.
and how they relate to what is written. They speak very strongly.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any questions for me, CA?
No, I think it sounds great. I think we're going to have fun.
Yeah.
We have a question.
Oh, yeah.
To slightly rehearse the ending, not necessarily rehearse it, but just so that we know our cue. Because just as we showed you the intro videos, we also have an outro video. So when we know that it's the goodbye, obviously Sophia will have her internal clock going, timing and stuff. But just, I mean, thank you will probably be the ending, but we want to just make sure that we talk it through a little bit.
Great. How would you like it to go?
So naturally you'll have a Q&A, right, Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess in the end, I would ask Sophia to do a little closing talk, mini 2 sentences or something.
Yeah. CA, have you already sort of practiced? Do you have in mind how long your talk will be?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's since I'm not stopping for questions, right? I'm just going right through it. 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Make
perfect.
it shorter, but
No. That's.
I think that
30
sounds
minutes,
good.
30 minutes is fine as well.
35 maybe at the most, 40.
Yeah.
And then we could do our talk.
Exactly.
Will you be getting up? Sorry, quick question. Will you be getting up and moving in any way, or is this all sit down throughout?
No, yeah. So it's mostly going to be image driven. I'm going to be using those images for the most part, not entirely. I think actually I'm going to have that first image up with it says the website's name with the bat on it. And while that is up, I'm going to discuss what I'm doing. Maybe I should no, actually I'm going to discuss what I'm doing beforehand, then start showing them the images and then get it. I'm actually going to just talk about why I did. See, I'm ready to talk about exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow, but it's the gist of it is I'm going to explain why I do what I do and the ramifications of that, as especially how it's connected to endings. Does that make sense? And then I'm just going to go into the talk, and the talk has samples throughout it that I read them. And then you and I will have a conversation.
Yeah.
And then for this
questions people have been sending in too, right?
Yeah. And now
for ending the screen share, CA, would you want to do that yourself to
What's
time it? To end the screen share, you'd like to do that yourself, right? To time it when you're actually done. We won't take it down for you. When you're sharing your screen, the ending.
Oh yeah, you mean when I'm sharing the screen with the images? Yeah, then I click off end share. Yeah, I'll do that.
Leave that control to you, and we won't touch it.
Okay, no problem.
I won't cut you.
Won't cut you off.
Yeah, so exactly. So one of the advantages of these virtual encounters is that there's no one saying we're running out of time. There's no time, and this sort of clock ticking kind of thing. So when you feel like you've ended, you can stop sharing screen. Welcome back, Sophia, and sort of throughout your talk, I'm going to be attentive to the live comments, and I'm going to write down questions that people ask throughout. And then address these as well in conversation. Yeah, this am I missing anything? This is our first live, and
first is actually the opening talk.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
excited. I'm very
exciting. It's very exciting.
We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, and it's so different from having a drink before a talk, or the kind of more the convivial aspect of it. But it's really nice that they've scheduled this meeting for us today, and that we can get to know each other. Yeah.
So if we are done with questions, we will actually put ourselves in the studio backstage, and Sophia can give us an ending roundup,
Final
and then we will
words.
give you the outro, so you see what happens.
Also,
once-
Okay.
not only the video, and also we will end the broadcast just so you see that we are not anymore live. So
Yeah.
so
So
And
see you
then
in
we'll-
we'll see each other back after.
Okay.
Yeah, we will talk after. Just we will try how it is to end this live stream.
Okay.
So now it's Sophia, final talks, and then outro, and then end broadcast.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for attending. Thank you so much, CA, for starting this series with us, and well, I have to think of a better thing to say, but really the ending being the beginning of something much greater, just something that comes across all your work, and we're so excited to start with you tomorrow. Thank you